Morning, everybody. How we doing today? Well, I got all these projects around here. I got a dump truck. I got a Versatile around back. My green flatbed's been stopping pretty good. Took it for a little test run the other day. I like it. It'll haul wood. But I kind of got to go and order things, which I'm still going out ordering things because I got stuff I could other work on. But let's get that case under control here. Friends, it's a little bit frosty out here today, so I thought that since I kind of learned the hard way that this tractor ain't much of a starter, just in case, I plugged it in. When Brian and I went to go and save this tractor, it had this mess on top of the battery here, with wood screws and stuff. So I went ahead and just built a new cable and fixed all that problem. Good to go all the way around now. I mean, and I did it out of necessity too, because long and short of it is, I tried to start this the other day, wouldn't start, almost caught this cable on fire because there was so much stuff that had to be done. So, plugged in, cabled up. Hopefully this thing will take right off and we can start working on it. Hopefully. Again, I ain't betting the farm on this tractor, but we'll see. Give her a little juice. I'm not going to push the clutch in. Someone said I probably shouldn't, and the hydraulic pressure would be less and it might start easier. So I'm going to roll with that. Okay, so the battery's not dead. Battery shows full charge. Headlights work. Just doesn't want to start with the key anymore. Me and you are going to have words later. So I guess I'll get this guy out. No other option at this point, I don't think. Okay, I guess. Rolls over. That's good enough for me. Now, since I don't trust this tractor any farther than I can throw it, I'm going to run this up through the window here and just operate her from the operation station there. You ever have one of those days where maybe you should have just left everything be? Things are going to work against me all day. I just know it. It's because I brought a case around here. That's what it was. All right. Window open. Will this stupid thing even reach? Barely. Okay, let's try this a 9th time here. You get on there and just stay put. Don't move. Tell you what, that's what I get for bringing home a case. Okay. Now, let's see if this piece of junk will... Come on, baby. Got a little smoke. Tell you what, guys, this don't start like any Perkins I've got around here. Than that. Let's try it again. Okay. That's better, I guess. Still not great, but better. Guys, I'm going to let that stupid thing just sit there and run for several minutes. I have figured out that the transmission works better when it's warm-ish. Probably won't pop wheelies coming out of there. Probably. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Well, guys, that thing's been chugging away there for about 20 minutes. I hope it's warm enough. It's probably still going to come out in a wheelie. But nevertheless, let's get this thing going. Well, I guess the key to that really is letting it warm up for 25 minutes before you go. That wasn't so bad. Fairly unepic. That's the way I like things to go. Let's see if I can get her in this barn now. Maybe the next trial and tribute here. All right, well, success. I got it in the shop. It didn't go through, didn't ride any wheelies. She's getting back on my good side again. But, so here's what I gotta do right off the bat before I get crazy doing anything, you know, fun with this. I want you to pay close attention to this, guys. This thing ain't had an oil change in 12 years. So, actually longer than that. This is May 30th of 12, and we're like October 30 of 24. Been a long time. That's got to be done in a real bad way. The other thing, this goofy power shift transmission that sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. I've been doing a lot of studying on this thing, and I almost think that this transmission's not in that bad a shape. It just needs a lot of attention. So I go through and make sure I get the right filters for this. I see there's a 25 micron and a 10 with a white wrapper and a red wrapper. So I don't know if Wix has these exact filters or not. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go get these right through case. Hey, whatever, that happens. I also read that there are 5 plugs on the bottom of this. The best thing to do is start from the front and work to the back. So I can easily see 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's under there. Maybe that's it. That's got to be it. So I don't know. I'll take that bolt out, and if oil starts coming out, I guess then that was number 5. So let me get my crippled body out of here. There we go. So that's what I got to do, friends. This thing needs a serious amount of maintenance. Fluid topped off, new fluid, new filters. I'm not going to clean the valve body out yet because maybe it'll start working if everything's right. I am 95% sure that it's not up on fluid, and I'll show you why. I also read that you check these on the left side. Well, look at there. Full add. Open her up. Nothing. Now, just to be sure, I'm going to go ahead and thread this whole thing right out of here. And when I go to refill it, and I'll fill it back till it starts coming out, make sure that that's actually working. And I think that'll be a good start, guys. So provided all that stuff works and this tractor starts doing things it's supposed to do, we're going to get crazy painting this thing black and orange, whatever case, I don't know, whatever that is. I'll have to figure that out. But we're going to get crazy doing it. It's going to be fun. Might be a little tricky getting the interior painted black, but oh, well, one way or the other, I'll figure that out too. I'm sure. Those will probably, yeah, I'll figure it out. There ain't much real estate on this thing to paint, guys, besides the cab and the hood and this broken nose cone, which I'll be fixing that. It isn't going to be perfect. Probably not even going to try to find another one, but I'll make that work. But nevertheless, friends, I got my work kind of cut out for me. Oh, and I got to figure out why the ignition switch suddenly quit working and, you know, make that work too. But let's get with the program. We'll start with that. That should be enough. Now, what size is this thing? Not that size. Like it. Perfect. I know this is going to get messy. All right. Bring on the mess. Okay. Wonderful. That's pretty close. We'll just get that off of there too. There. Oh, what do we got here? Well, the reason I'm curious about this, friends, is I noticed when I was looking on the Wix website to get a filter for this, it took two. One was 7/8 thread, one was an inch thread. But now that I got an F3307, I can just cross that number. That'll work just fine. Handy, guys. Just hit the old wicks. Cross reference. LF3307. Bam. There we go. Now I know what I need. There, we'll just set you right there. You right there. And here we go. Looks like 3 gallons in. Sure. Close. Perfect. Can't get any closer than that, guys. We're gonna leave that right there. Now, like I said, I'm gonna have to order a filter. Parts store ain't got one. So meanwhile, I might as well get these two off of here, see if I can get some numbers on them, have everything ready for Monday all in one shot. Friends, these do have these handy little pipe plugs on the bottom here. I think I'm going to take advantage of that. Let's get that little... That's better. Just the goo on the bottom. Well, I suppose, guys, that's just drizzling nice and slow. I might as well speed this process along a little bit. Now, oh, that's making things happen. What I don't know is if there's a big spring on here, when I get this done, she's going to shoot out of here and spray oil and everything all over me. I kind of bet on that at this point. Why wouldn't it? Cool. Tell you what, I sure do know how to make a mess out of a nice floor. So just set that right down on it. Nothing I can do about it now. And I think I'm going to grab another bucket just for this side. That way I know what filter goes on what side. Although this one does say red wrapper. And it's red. And my phone's on. All right, friends. Well, let's see if I can get this one off a little less. I like that better. Okay, now, gracefully. How heavy was this one? Just so I know. That's better. Okay, and there's the white one. Goodies cleaned off of them. Get some new filters, obviously. Let's get the rest of this stuff drained out. I got my work cut out for me now. Actually, maybe for now, I'll just stick these back in here. So, like they said, starting from the front, work your way back. So that's what I'm going to do here, guys. It's nice that they use the same size socket for everything. You know, that one's been touched. These two don't look like they ever have. That one maybe. Oh well. Fluffy? Is that you, Fluffy? Well, we'll just have to see how much fluid comes out of these. I mean, I'm no math magician, but I'm telling you that there ain't much difference from here to here. Let's just run it. Fluffy, what are you doing over there? I just gave up on the gloves, guys. I'm going to have nasty hands no matter what I do today. There ain't going to be no winning. Okay, well, clearly I was wrong about that. There's a lot of fluid that can go between here and here. That thing's really pouring out. Hope I brought enough bucket. Friends, this thing has been draining for an extended amount of time, so I think I'm going to do this. Move him over. And I'm going to pull the plug on this one. Because, I mean, this one won't stop. I'm just going to let it keep rolling, I guess. Let's get this one done. That stuff ain't in the best of shape. Oh, there's some nice, super clean. No wonder this thing didn't work good. She's junk. Oh, can't laugh at yourself. What are you gonna do? Let that out. All right, another bucket clear. All right, this one's running out of steam now too, so I guess that's good, because I'm running out of space. All right, well, that's all the fluid drained out. Kick that bucket over there. That one over there. That one I can reach. I want to pull this guy. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I do. I don't know if she's plugged in the middle or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and twist this right out of here and make sure. Okay, by golly, it is actually in one piece. So that's good. I'll put this right back. I'm going to clean it out first, but I'm going to put it right back in there and open it up, put a bucket under it, so I know when I got enough fluid, this will just start spitting fluid out. That's a win for everybody. But guys, I got about 12 or 13 gallons in this thing so far. Now, here's my problem. Where that spigot is, well, I'll show you. So let's just say I'm back here putting oil in this thing. And you see how I can see the drain pan? That's gonna work. When I had the bucket there, I couldn't see the bucket through the, it was too tall, so I could have been full and I wouldn't have even known it yet. So I'm just gonna leave that there. I'm gonna pour another bucket in here and see if I get where I need to be. Here we go. Well, I missed my bucket there, but hey, at least I know I'm full. How about that? Good enough. So I think would be wise for me to do, I don't have those moments often, but when I do, I gotta I got to celebrate the wisdom. So I think it'd be wise when I get my filters here, when my filters come in, I'll get my filters on there. And once that happens, I'm going to fire this tractor up and let it run for 5 minutes or so. Then I'm going to add more fluid because I'm sure these are going to take some of that. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're going to take up some real estate. Top it back off, and then when she's all said and done, well, we'll back it out of here and see if it goes any better than it does now. Which, like I said, if you let it warm up, it's not that bad. And maybe with clean fluid in it, things will just start working. I can only hope. So anyway, I'm going to set you down for a little bit here, guys. I'll pick you back up when I get some filters. Whoop. Okay, guys, we're back here. I got my oil filter on. I got my hydraulic filters. Now, I had to keep them separate because they are different micron readings. So I wouldn't want to put the wrong one in the wrong spot, cause me extra troubles, blah, blah. So that is the correct part number for the white filter. I'm going to go ahead and put those two in real quick. And let's see if this tractor does what it's supposed to do. Okay. Okay, all right. So I think, friends, my best bet here is just fire this up, let it run for a few minutes. I'll probably shut it back down then, check that fluid level and add to it, because I'm sure it's going to take an amount of fluid. And then see if it'll back outside and, you know, go forward and backward, maybe better than it did before. I got good oil pressure. I got good transmission pressure. Terrific. All right, friends, that's had a few minutes. So I'm gonna open my little spigot there, add fluid until it comes out of the hole, and let's give her a shot. Perfect. Just right. Well, friends, all topped off. Everything's where it should be. Let's see if it'll back out here. Friends, I'm not going to say that that's perfect, and it sure didn't fix anything, and I don't believe that it really made it a lot better. It didn't get any worse, but let's go for a little spin. I'll show you. Okay, let's pull around into third. Definitely a lot less treacherous than it was before. Kick her into second. didn't turn out nice the other day. Well, let's take a little cruise here, friends. Well, I don't know what to think of this thing, friends. Definitely jumps into range 2 pretty quick. You know, it certainly doesn't get down the road too bad. I did get the radio working, so that's one good thing. Oh well, meet you back at the house here, friends. Once you get used to that power shift, it ain't the worst transmission, but it ain't great. So guys, essentially, reverse works okay. First works okay. Second works pretty good. Third does nothing. 0 things. I don't know. That'd be all right. Back to first. Back to second. I mean, I don't know, guys. It works okay. It doesn't work great. And third is not, like I said, third range is non-existent. So either that's in junks in the bottom of the transmission or valve body under here might be bad. I don't know. There could be a lot going on. But nevertheless, we ain't done with this one yet. Well, guys, I don't know. Kind of on the fence on the case here. I think it would be wise for me to pull that valve body off the top, clean it all out, because anything I read on the internet said that is always something that goes wrong. Chances are good the clutches in that are probably not great. What would I expect? So I don't know how deep I'm going to dive into that one, but at the same time, never seen me turn down a big old project yet. So I guess, guys, I'm going to pull that back inside. I'll start working on getting that valve body off and cleaned out. Make sure that the linkage for that shifter is where it's supposed to be. I am getting things figured out kind of left and right on this thing, so that's good. And I guess, if nothing else, I can back it up. I can go forward in first and second range. If I'm just using that as a planting tractor, I guess I don't need much more than that anyway, but who's to say? So guys, that's gonna do it for me today. Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.
Money, please.
Oh, no, there's no money.
Oh, my bad. No problem.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. I'll just destroy this office.
Hey!
Money!